Apple has officially gone off the deep end. I mean, we already knew this was the worst company in America with their anti-consumer practices regarding their mobile devices, their lockdown ecosystem, the garbage implementation of how apps work together on their smartphones is enough to make me want to put a fucking bullet in my brain. But you know what? This is it, man. This is the straw that broke the fucking camel's back. They have the audacity to come out here and say that they have a headset, a VR headset. Forget this mixed reality. It's a buzzword. They want to sell you a VR headset for the price of a used automobile. They want to sell you a VR headset for the amount of a mortgage payment on a $350,000 home. They want you to invest so much money into their ecosystem. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing requires a lightning charger. It is a garbage product. It's always been a garbage product, and I can say that. Consider this my official review because Apple has never changed. Steve Jobs, I would say he'd be rolling in his grave, but the truth is that bastard would be rubbing his greedy hands together at the mere thought of managing to dupe his own consumers out of $3,500 for a device that's going to be irrelevant within a year. Because we all know Apple goes back with firmware updates, slows down the old shit because they want you to buy the new shit. I have an iPhone 13, barely runs. You'd think that someone installed Windows 95 on that dilapidated piece of shit. It can't even run YouTube. The 4K camera stutters. It's a complete garbage paperweight. That's all it is. It's a paperweight. You make phone calls, they drop. You send text messages, they don't work. They don't go through half the time. It's a ridiculously regurgitated product. Apple hasn't changed the iPhone design since the original iPhone. This company doesn't innovate. Meanwhile, you got people out here like Google and Samsung at least trying to push the medium of cell phones forward. They have flip phones. They have foldable phones. What's Apple got? A notch. And now they want a notch in your bank account. They want you to drain your life savings and take out a loan. They want you to go into debt to buy their new VR headset so you can pretend like your life doesn't suck. And for those 10 seconds of bliss from the moment you hit the on button to when the regret sets in, because you know the thing's going to malfunction within several moments of being booted up, you're going to be blissfully unaware that the product you just purchased was the biggest single financial mistake you ever made, short of not wearing a condom 10 years ago at that party. You know damn good and well that this product is going to fail. Apple is dead. If you're a stockholder, I would start selling immediately because this thing is going to tank, and it is going to tank hard. And if they're selling it at $3,500 each, that tells me that they're trying to make a profit on this, and they are putting these things together at a very high price point. The entire company is going to fold. You heard it here first. Apple will be bankrupt within a year. I know I'm selling my Apple stocks. I was holding it because idiots keep buying Apple products, but this is it, man. Nobody's going to buy this trash. What do you need this for? Someone explain to me why I need a mixed reality headset. What can this thing do? What is it going to bring to my life out of convenience? Now, is it more convenient for me to pull out my phone out my pocket or strap a fucking device to my head? You tell me. I know what I would prefer. If I want to play a game, is it easier for me to pick up a controller or strap a fucking device to my head? You tell me. I know what I would prefer. If I want to be fully immersed in a movie, is it easier for me to turn off the fucking lights or strap a fucking device to my head? I know what I would prefer. This does not butter my biscuit. The Apple mixed VR headset should not butter your biscuit at all. Matter of fact, if this is the type of thing that butters your biscuit, I've got a bridge to sell you in New York. This is a complete travesty. It's garbage. Who thought that garbage like this would ever actually be allowed to be sold? I thought the FCC and the Federal Trade Commission were put in place to prevent people from being scammed. But Apple is trying to pull off the heist of the century. You bozos are just lucky that you were born and are currently alive at a time when the great dead metal is out here to guide your wavering hand from dipping into your wallet and forking your hard-earned money over to a corporation that wants to rake you over the coals. Do not buy this trash. That is not an ask. That is not a suggestion. That is a demand. You will not buy the Apple mixed reality headset. It is a completely ridiculous assertion that this product should even exist. It has no market. The only discernible benefit is for Apple to raise their fucking balance on their bank account, and you don't want to be the punchline to their joke.